Hey guys, Smelling Roses here. Today I'm again out in Prince Edward County in southern central Virginia, and welcome to the Prince Edward-Gallion State Forest. This state forest was first created in the early 20th century when a private individual donated just under 600 acres to the Commonwealth of Virginia. This was the very first state forest in Virginia. Now today this property has grown to well over 6,400 acres, and it continues to be managed by the Virginia Department of Forestry. So these days this state forest is almost entirely forested. However, you can find evidence of previous human use. All of this area was heavily farmed in past times, and you can find evidence of old homesteads, old cemeteries, etc. Okay guys, so today we're going to take a short hike along what is officially known as the multi-use trail here in the Prince Edward-Gallion State Forest. It's approximately an 8-mile trail that passes through the forest, and it's used primarily for equestrians. So although it is open for hikers and mountain bikes, for example, I'm going to be referring to it from now on as the horse trail, because that's its primary use. In fact, I spoke to someone who works for the Department of Forestry, and they informed me that pretty much no one ever hikes it or rides bikes on it. It's pretty much entirely equestrian use. So we're going to be hiking a short section of the horse trail today. As I mentioned before, the trail is about 8 miles in total length, but I would say 75% or more of the trail follows along the many various forest roads that crisscross through the forest. Many of those roads are even gravel roads, and as you guys know from my channel, that's not really typically the type of hiking that I do. There is a short section of the trail, however, that passes through some woods, and that's going to be what we're checking out today. So come along and have a look. So guys, I normally like to start a trail at the trailhead, but today is a little bit different. You can see that we're on this power line here, and this is actually the first mile of the trail. The actual official trailhead is about 1 mile that way down this power line, and I have used power lines, pipelines, and other utility lines to access difficult to reach areas when necessary. But when it's not necessary, I really just don't find it very interesting to hike a power line. So I just skipped the first mile of the trail. And just up here, the trail crosses one of the forest roads, so I just found the trail and parked along the side of the forest road. And we're going to cross the road here and hike down into those woods. Okay guys, so you can see the trail is blue blazed, and it is pretty wide, which is typical of horse trails. There are areas such as this that are not too bad, and other areas that are rather grown up with tall grass. Ticks are probably our biggest danger in this area. Okay guys, so much to my disappointment, you can see that we're back to the power lines temporarily, but this is still part of the trail. We're approaching a public state road. Once we cross that road, we should go back into the woods. Alright guys, I'm telling you, this is highly irregular. Smelling Roses doesn't do asphalt and pavement hiking. So the trail is actually to my left, just on the other side of these trees, but that's the power line. And I've got the choice of hiking the power line or the pavement state road. So, bad choices either way. But the trail crosses the road here. So fortunately we're back on natural surface, heading back into the woods. This trail never enters the state park, but we're very close to the boundary here. Certainly it would be very easy to hike from here over into the state park and connect up with any of the hiking trails that are located over there. Did I just get an idea? So guys, the trail and the forest is quite pleasant in this area. Really glad I didn't give up on it back at the power lines. The thought did cross my mind a time or two, but I knew it was going to head back down into the woods down here, so I thought I'd give it a chance. Glad I did. It's really nice. Check it out. So I hope you guys are enjoying this hike so far. I know I certainly am. Sorry I haven't really been talking to you guys much or telling you much about the area or what's going on here, but as you can see, it's just incredibly peaceful out here, and I've just really been enjoying the hike and taking my time through the woods here. I do miss my mountain hiking, guys. I miss those rock outcrops and cliffs giving us the excellent views for hundreds of miles. But this is really enjoyable to be out here as well, and I'm very thankful to have this opportunity to enjoy this forest. Elevations in this area range from anywhere around 400 to maybe as high as 600 feet above sea level. You can see that it's just gently rolling terrain. Occasionally there are some steep ravines near creeks and whatnot, but the general terrain is quite gentle and very easy for hiking. So guys, you can see that we come through there on the trail and we've emerged now onto a forest road. The blazes indicate that we should continue in this direction. Gate here, Virginia Department of Forestry. Trail crosses road in 50 feet. Guys, this is Virginia State Road 613. This is one of the main ways to come into the area. Head back this way to Highway 360, which is one of the major highways in the area. And of course this way leads to the Twin Lakes State Park. And we cross the road and the trail continues. Okay guys, so after crossing the State Road 613, the trail re-enters the woods, and it's going to continue down through these woods for approximately another quarter mile or so, and then the trail will link up with some gravel forest roads. Basically those gravel roads will become the trail basically for the remainder of the trail. I really haven't kept track of my time or the distance that I've come since the beginning of this hike. I was really just taking my time and enjoying the time in the woods. So I found a good place to stop here. It's getting late. I'm going to stop here and take a break and cook up some dinner, have some water, just relax for a moment, and then I'm going to pretty much double time it back the way I came. With this easy terrain, I should be able to make it back very quickly. Hopefully I can make it back through there before the spiders have a chance to rebuild their webs, because I certainly took out quite a few of them coming through there. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I have some other adventures planned for out here in the state forest when time allows. So I hope you guys will stay tuned for that. Thanks so much for watching my video. Hope you enjoyed it. And as always, I'll see you on the trail.